Hi, welcome back. I have another little journal to share with you. This one is a Renaissance journal, and the cover is made out of a refillable journal cover that I purchased. And I just wanted to kind of show you briefly a little, plain lined leather journal comes inside a lot of them. But sometimes you can just find the covers, as I did with this one, on sale, and it comes in a variety of different kinds of motifs, and they all have some sort of a fabric lining. This one is a moire. This one here is a little bit different fabric, and you could make a hardback book that you just slide in here and use this as a secondary cover, but I elected to, in mine, actually sew through the cover with a long stitch. I hope you can see some of that, for the 5 signatures, and just make it as the permanent cover. So when you open it up, you can see that this one has fabric in here, and it's sort of a tapestry kind of fabric, and I enjoyed that. The papers that I used were some journaling papers that I created to match or blend in with, would be a more correct term, with the Enchanted Forest papers from Graphic 45. I had used most of what I had of the Graphic 45 paper in some other journals, and I had these bits and pieces, and they were just calling out to have something done with them. And I had enough to do a signature wrap for 5 signatures, and then little bits and pieces in different places, and I will show you. I literally was using bits and pieces all over the place. So I had created some tags. There's several of these in here, and a couple of little envelopes to go with my pages. And anytime I had leftover bits, and you're going to see what I had left over out of this kit was very small. I included in here because there are some tags and things that could be further decorated, and I wanted to leave that up to when I got ready to use it. This is actually a tag, but I decided to use it as a belly band, and included one of the ephemera cards that was part of the kit. And then this is one of the writing pages that I designed. I used some of my photography on a transparency to include in here. These are pages that I just printed lines on. They were actually already colored to look like they were coffee stained, and it's because I don't like the smell of coffee stained paper, and I also don't, everybody loves the crinkly sound, and that's great, but you will find that the process of coffee staining does do a little destructiveness to the paper, and I don't enjoy writing on it with my fountain pen, so I go with paper that just looks like it's been coffee stained. But I use little pieces of the leftover paper for edge detail and all to blend in this writing paper. Another one of the collages, digital collages that I did. I had a few little leftover pieces of 8x8. I had a 12x12 pad and an 8x8, and I had a few little leftover pieces of the 8x8, and I used them to make some tags in each one of the signatures. There was a page of just sort of ephemera cards, these little faux stamps, and some decorative edging, and you'll find that throughout. This was part of the decorative edging. Another of the writing pages I designed, digital collage, using my own photography, and then some items from the graphicsfairy.com as well as mischiefcircus.com. The other side of those cards. Another one of the transparencies. And create a little pocket here, made a mini little album out of some of the pages. And one of these is from the paper collection, and then this one is actually from the ephemera kit, and you can tell the difference because the back is actually made to be a journaling card rather than to put a picture or something like that on. And with this page, I added a little trim here, and this is a 12 by 12 piece of paper that had a folded over edge, and then I added this piece. And Graphic 45 always has this really pretty page that you would use for like a cover in your scrapbooking. And if you can imagine this all, of course there's parts missing, but this being a big decorative page, I just decided to try to incorporate it as flaps here. I did lose a little bit of the graphics, and I had to alter because of the position of this piece and the position of the dragon. They're not registered completely straight across. This would have normally been right across from that on the original page. And this has a little pop-up in it of one of my castles that I like, and a pocket. This is a double pocket. And this was part of the trim around, and you know, every time there was little words or whatever, I just saved all those little pieces and found some place to use them in here. Some more of the 8 by 8 paper. Another castle. That's actually Nuremberg, the wall around Nuremberg. Used one of the journaling cards actually there as a pocket. Double, a flip with a pocket here, another one of the tags, and that flips out. Another one of the tags is a belly band with little journaling cards inside it, the two pockets. And then this flips out. Took some of those little faux stamps and glued them together to make this tuck spot. This is another one of my little tiny scraps left over. And see, these you could use the journal card and make a pocket or a flip or something, and that's, you know, something I'll play with later as I use the journal. Love these two ladies. This is one of the Medicis. I'm not sure who she is. Extracted from Renaissance era paintings. Sorry, I'm losing my voice today. Bernstein and the Danube. Another one of my uses of magnets with a piece of the metal embellishment from Butterbee scraps, and I had shown how to do that in the boho gypsy journal. Another one of the tags. These are part of the paper kit. The second of the two little envelopes that I created, journal card, tag here inside a belly band, and another journal card. Pocket on this side with another one of my tags, another one of the lovely journal cards that they make in their ephemera pack. Some of the tags have embellishments on the top because of where they were, that would work. And some of the pockets adding this little embellishment did not work very well. This is a big flip out. And you can see that it was two different pieces of a 12 by 12 paper to accomplish that. This has a tuck here as well as the tuck here for the bigger cards. Another magnet to a pocket. This was part of the ephemera inside the paper pack, and it makes a little journal if you want to, or you can cut it apart. I haven't decided what to do, so it's just like that. Another one of my little scraps that can be used someplace. And a flip up, and this is actually a magnet holding these little scraps down. Well, this is the metal piece and there's the magnet. So you could also put other paper, a picture, whatever you wanted under there, and it would be easily removed. But the funny part of it is that because the magnet's there, it could also, you could add something that was magnetized to this side. And that's the lovely part of a magnet. Depending on the location, it can be actually a double-sided magnet page. So I hope that you enjoyed this little flip through, and you might look for these on sale. I know sometimes they're on sale at Barnes & Noble's, and I can get them for less than $10, and that's pretty cheap for a leather cover. So have a great day. Hope to see you back soon. Bye.